Now, we've all talked a lot about the imposter. We know a lot about, that little voice in your shoulder, that little question, those areas of doubt. It's particularly endemic in women, but trust me, a lot of men feel exactly the same way. We certainly don't have dibs on the imposter just ourselves. It's a really interesting thing that happens when the imposter comes into the room because it unhelpfully translates everything that happens around the table. And the voice that you choose to hear at times is that voice and not actually listening to what's going on. Like, I don't know, maybe to your CEO. So there was one particular moment where I had a difficult time in a meeting and I left that meeting and I felt very upset. I'd felt very emotional. I'd gone back to my office and I'd sat at my desk and I'd closed my door. So I'm sitting at my desk and of course I'm crying. I'm thinking, oh God, I'm hopeless. I shouldn't be here. And the door flings open and it's my CEO, Steve. And I turned to him with my panda eyes and the tears rolling down my face. And he just looked at me and he said, Hux, you've got a lot of potential. But unless you sort that out, if you don't sort that out, you're in the last job you're going to have, which is brilliant to hear when you're already upset. And then he went on to say, I'm going to help you. I'm going to find a coach for you to work with because you're going places. You've got a lot more to give, but you need some help. So to cut a long story short, he paired me with a coach and I went on and worked with her for about 12 weeks. And this was the lesson that I learned. I was taking everything personally. I wasn't listening to what was going on in the room. In order to actually bring that lesson home, I took a notebook into every meeting that I went to and I would open it to a new page. And at the top of the page, I would write these words: it's not personal. When you're in a meeting and you're starting to react emotionally, the first person that will know is you. It's a tightening of the throat. It's a watering of the eyes. It's a clenching. It's a slumping. There's a body signal that happens when you start to react emotionally to something, and the only person that knows about that is you.